everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have my September update for the 12 oldies and 12 favorites in 2022 project pans. I skipped last month, and I was really upset that I didn't have time to film it because I had some good empties last month, but I had to wait till this month. So I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This is two separate projects that I just combined into one. They were both created by the same person, Denise, over at Just Some Makeup Pans on Instagram, who I always have linked down below. And extremely simple concept, 12 old items in your collection and 12 favorite items in your collection. Up to this point, I had just been slowly rolling things in, but now I have rolled in a total of 10 products into each project, so I'm just going to roll in my final 2 items for both projects at this update so that I will have the rest of the year to work on them. And we're just gonna jump right into it. I always start with my oldies and then I go to my favorites. And my oldies has, for me, the most exciting empty. This is actually 2 products that are finished, so that should give you a hint at what it is. But I finally finished this lotion, which I had crushed up this highlighting powder from Julep into the lotion. It was, I have a mark here, that's from my old Throwback 30. I believe it was like somewhere a little bit less than half full when I brought it in, and it took forever. I scraped this out as much as I could, but it is a big bottle. It's kind of hard to get the spatula in there to get everything, but I got as much out as I could. I am fine with calling it done. I used it 11 more times after my last update. So I got a total of 65 uses out of this lotion since putting it in the project, which I believe I did put this in at the beginning of the year. So 65 uses on this lotion to finish the lotion, and I'm really excited to have this highlighting powder done because this was a honking giant powder, 12 grams. Like I was ever going to use that up on my face. Come on now. So that counts as 2 empties because there were 2 items in that one product. So for the rest of my oldies, I'm going to go through real quick because I don't have any other empties for this project. The next item I had is my Becca mini highlighter in Champagne Pop, which has been repressed in this old Milani compact for a very long time. And my goal is to finish it. I am now up to 30 uses on it. I had repressed it. This right here, what looks like pan is just hard pan, but you can see the rings here and here. If I would just use it, I could finish it. I really, really would like to finish this before the end of the year. I'm working on other highlighters and projects that end before this one, and I'm prioritizing those and not really reaching for this one, so I gotta do better because I only have 2 uses in 2 months, and one of those uses is today because, you know, I like to wear whatever projects that I'm updating. I like to wear those makeup items on the day that I film. So this is my second use in 2 months. Yeah, gonna take a while. Next is my Colorpop No Filter Stick, which again, I have not been using mainly because it's just too light for me right now. I am wearing it today, but in the past 2 months, I've only got 6 uses on it. Mainly because it's too light for me, but also because I am really working hard on my Maybelline Superstay foundation that's in my Nightmare on Panning Street project, which ends at the end of next month. And then after that project is done, I will go back to focusing on this one to finish it up. Because, like, look, there's not that much left. There really isn't. It's just, I just haven't been reaching for it. And I am wearing it today. It doesn't look too bad. Like, it doesn't look too light, but I also have, you know, 2 different blushes on and bronzer and highlighter and stuff, so it's kind of balancing the lightness out a little bit, but we're still working on that one. This next item has really good progress. I'm still not going to finish it before the end of this year because I just don't use it enough, even though I use it almost every day, and that is my Twilight Woods Body Mist from Bath & Body Works. Now, the reason why I use this every day is because I use this for Madeline's Good Dream spray at night, and so it's it's glaring, like right where my mark is because of my window, of course. So you can see that's where I was 2 months ago, and with almost daily use, I'm down to here. Like if I had been using, well, even that's 2 months though, not 1 month. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to finish this year, but I've gotten a lot of good use out of it. Obviously, I'm still going to keep using it, and even when it's not in this project, I'm still going to keep using it until it's empty, because now Madeline needs her good dream spray every night. I think I have marks. I don't know if I have counted every single time I've used it, but I have in the past 2 months that I've used it 43 times, which equals 164 uses out of that bottle. And this is how much 164 uses gets me. And I spray like 3 or 4 sprays on her every night too. So it's not like I'm giving her one little spritz. Like I spray, in my opinion, a decent amount, and it's just going to last forever. Next, this item should be like a slam dunk, home run, walk in the park item to finish, and it's just not for me because I just forget to use it. It's my e.l.f. sugar scrub. I've only used it once in the past 2 months, so I've got 6 uses on it. There's just the tiniest bit left. I just don't really need it right now. My lips aren't super dry, so it's not something that I want to use just for the sake of using. Like, I want to use it when I need it, and I haven't needed it, so. Then we have my Colorpop Creme Gel Liner in the shade DTLA, which is like a dark, as you can see from the component, it's a dark navy blue. I want to finish it. I don't have that much left. I've used it 14 more times for a total of 24. I was just being a rebel, and I decided to make a mark, or to do a little tracker for it last time, even though it's Colorpop Creme Gel Liner. The thing falls out. But after 24 uses, because this is the use that I've had on it since the beginning that I put it in, that's how much it's moved. I don't know if I'll finish it. I really hope I can. But it's also, like, I still get color off. It is drying out. So, I don't know. I don't want to, I'm going to keep using it. But at the same time, like, there's still a decent amount left. And I don't want it to beat me. I want to beat it. I want to finish it. So, I'm going to try. We'll see. And then the last item that I rolled in at my last update is this little Sally Hansen HD nail color. It came in like a little set of 4, I think. And I've had these forever and I just never used them. This is where it was last time. I'm not making a new mark, but it's right under there. I only used it one time. And my goal is to finish this. I mean, theoretically that shouldn't be a problem, but this is me we're talking about. So it might not happen. So then I will go through the 2 new items that I'm rolling in for my oldies. So this is, I was looking through like my skincare collection, and this I believe is the oldest mask in my collection that I have not pulled into a project yet. And this is my Andalou Naturals Bioactive Berry Fruit Enzyme Mask. I've never used it even once. It's got, oh, that's weird. It smells kind of good. It smells like, kind of smells like wine a little bit. It looks like it's got a very like kind of jammy type of texture, so that'll be interesting. But obviously my goal will be to finish this. And then the next item that I'm bringing in another eyeliner. But this is a julep eyeliner. This is in the shade Bronze Shimmer. This is like the darkest brown I have, and I really need, I mean, it's pretty dark. I need a dark brown pencil liner because I don't have one in a project, and if something's not in a project, I'm typically not using it. So I like to do brown on my waterline depending on my eye look. Like I didn't use it today because I'm really trying to finish the black liner that I'm working on for Child of the 80s. So that one is taking focus. But when I'm not working exclusively on a black eyeliner, for a look like this, where I do have a brown liquid liner on, I normally would put a brown liner in my waterline. So I'm going to bring this in. There's no way I'm going to finish this. I'm not really going to, I'll probably mark, like why can't I think of words? I'll probably make like a little tracker line for this just to see, but I'm just putting this in until the end of the project just to see how much use I can get on it. I'm not setting really any goal for it because I know that I can't finish it in the, 4 months that are left of this project. So that is it for the oldies portion. And now we're going to move on to the favorites portion, which I also have an empty for this one. I'm very excited about this one too. So I'll do my empty first, and it is my Pacifica Tuscan Blood Orange Rollerball Perfume. I used this 8 more times for a total of 39 times in this project. It still smells good. Well, there's no perfume left, but you can still smell it. It smells really good. As you can see, I brought it in when it was maybe a third left, and it took me 39 uses to finish it. I really, really enjoy the scent. I would repurchase it if I had any need whatsoever for more perfume in my collection, which I don't. So I'm going to have to finish up some more stuff before I allow myself to repurchase this, but it is such a lovely scent. It's like I don't say this in a bad way, but it's like a very heavy orange scent. A heavy, sweet orange scent. It's not like really bright and citrusy. It's got depth to it. It's just so good. I love it so much. So this is empty. Second perfume empty of the year. Yay! Well, like second perfume empty of the year that's not, like the tiny little sprayers. So I'm very excited about that. Now on to the rest of the stuff. So my favorite eyeshadow palette is the Safari Rain palette from Colored Rain, and I have, as you may remember, already hit pan. I hit pan in this for Lisa and Panner's Pan, but I hit pan in Lioness, and then I decided to bring in the shade Congo Basin, which is still only showing the slightest of dips. I feel like in person it looks a little deeper than you can see, but it's still a long way from pan. I've used it 3 more times for a total of 25. So yeah, these Colored Rain mattes are not kidding around. Like you gotta put some work into hitting pan on these. Even the metallics, you gotta put some work into it. So you can't really see it because it's covered up by the orangey shimmer on my outer corner, but I also have this on my lower lash line. It comes out much more baby poop brown on the eye than it looks in the palette. But it's I like the color, and it's a very unique shade in my collection. Let's put it that way. Then my 2 Colorpop Super Shock Cheek products. I have the blush in Drop of a Hat, which I've only used 4 times in the past month for a total of 22, but it is looking used. I do have it on today. So my goal with these 2 products are to hit pan. I'm sure if I just be a little more consistent, I will hit pan before the end of the year because these are just so deceptively shallow. They look like they're so much deeper than the pan really is. So I know I'm not like super far away. I'm definitely a lot closer on the highlighter, which is Guilty Pleasure, which I also have on today, but then I have the Champagne Pop topped over it. I've used this one 6 times. I've got a total of 30 uses on this, and this one is definitely, you can see, I think you can see like the little nubbin is starting to show in the middle. So I'm closer to hitting pan on this one, but it's still gonna take me a minute. Then for my lip product, I have my Odin's Eye, what is this thing called? Elva Cream Lip Stain in the shade Lady Camellias, which is what I'm wearing today. I just say it every time I update, but I love this formula so much. It's a lip stain, so it's not like a liquid lipstick where it gets really dry and like dries your lips out. It's just really creamy, but it doesn't smear everywhere, which is a big plus for me because lipstick always smears all over. And then once the glossy part has kind of like wiped away, you're still left with this really beautiful stain, because it's a lip stain, duh. And I really like this product a lot, and I like this color a lot. And I have this in the project for 30 uses, and I'm up to 24. So I have 6 more uses to go on this before it rolls out. Then we have my Bath & Body Works Sheer Cotton and Lemonade shower gel. I love the cotton scents from Bath & Body Works, and I don't have any of the fresh cotton anymore, or whatever they call it now. I don't know. This was the second closest thing, and it smells really, really good. It's really fresh, very fresh, like clean laundry, which I just love. So I've used this 9 more times. I've got a total of 18 uses on it, so I'm a little less than halfway, somewhere between halfway and a third of the way done. I'm making a different shower gel a priority, but I mean, this will be done before the end of the year. That's not a problem at all. And then last update, I rolled in some Zoya polishes, because Zoya is like my favorite larger nail polish brand. I had 9 from a recent order that I put in, and my goal was just to use each one time. So out of the 9, I've used 3 so far. So I used this one, which is called Tracy, and I should still have pictures of these manis on my phone, so I will try to remember to insert a picture. This one is one of their neons. This is Echo. And then this one, I actually have it on today, but I have a different like glitter from Julep on top of it. This is the shade Tandy. And it's this really beautiful orange. And I don't know if you'll really be able to see it. It's got like the slightest little frosty sheen to it. So it's not straight up cream. It's got a little something extra to it. It's really pretty. And then I won't go through the names because I haven't used them yet, but I have these 3 and then these 3 left to use. So this is the one I'm most excited about using. I'm like kind of saving that one for last because it looks so pretty. So those are the items that I was working on, and now again for this project I have 2 more items to roll in. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that so that I can work on them and have the rest of the year to finish them off. The first item I'm rolling in is a new favorite. I just discovered it this year thanks to Deb. It is this number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Fragrance Free Day Cream with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I love this cream. It's specifically this Lift and Illuminate one, number 7. If you're not familiar with the brand, they have one specific product. Like they have the day cream, but they have several different lines. So this one is the Lift and Illuminate. There's like a revitalizing one, or like they've got one product, but then they've got different formulations for it to target specific things. And I really like the Lift and Illuminate one. It just gives your skin such a nice glow that even if you don't wear makeup, your skin still looks really nice because of the glowy effect of it. So I'm just going to bring this in to finish. I probably will not be using this every day. I am working on another moisturizer during the day, but that one is in my 50 Shades of Green, so that this project will end before that. So I will start using this and just kind of like swap out which moisturizer I use every day. But I want to finish this one, which will not be a problem for me. I can finish one of these in like 2 months. And then the next item that I'm bringing in, or I guess I should say my last item that I'm bringing in for my favorites, is my Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy. My sister got this for me for my birthday several years ago. I love it. I've used it a lot, but it's very hard. I really don't even know how much is left in here. Probably a lot, because besides being a cream blush, it's super pigmented, so like what I just put on my hand, that would be too much for my face. So I want to get, see, like, that was just a dot, and that's too much. So I'm going to have this blush for the rest of my life. But this is one of the, I don't remember what she calls it, but it's one of the shimmery ones, not one of the matte formulas. But I'm going to bring this in. I don't know. I would say 30 uses, but that's kind of a lot given the other cream blushes I'm working on and how much time we have left. So I'll say 20, but if I hit 20, like before the end of the project, I'll just keep it in for until the end of the project. But I love this blush so much. It's so pretty. This color is right up my alley, and I love the formula of these Rare Beauty liquid blushes. It's really nice. So that is my update for today. A little long-winded because that's just how I roll. I know Lisa, I think I mentioned that Lisa is doing this project with me on YouTube this year. So I will also have her link down below so you can go check out her progress because she's doing way better than me, let me tell you. But that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, having a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.